So I'm getting ready to take my makeup off, and I'm going to use the Micellar Water by Jane Beauty. This is a pre-wash to taking your makeup off. This here micellar is a serum or a solution that dissolves makeup, and it also helps unclog pores. So what you want to do is you want to not saturate a pad, but you want to just wet a pad. Micellar water, wet one side of it, and to make sure that you are not oversaturating your pad, fold it in half and squeeze the dry side into the wet side, and that way you have a wet pad and not a saturated pad. I'm going to experiment. I'm going to use just plain water on one eye, and I'm going to use the micellar water on the other eye. I'm just curious to know how it works, because initially when I got it and to see something that says water and that it cleanses or it strips the makeup off without using any kind of oil solution, I was kind of like, we'll see. So I'm going to put it to the test. Have one eye with the micellar water, and I'm going to wet my other pad here with just plain water. What you want to do when you are using the micellar water, you want to let the solution sit on your eyelids for a little bit, just to help loosen up the makeup on the eye, as opposed to just putting on your eyes and trying to rub that makeup off without it dissolving first. The point is, let it sit on the eye so it can start to dissolve, and then gently start moving the makeup away from your face. So here we go. Water side, micellar. Now remember, this side here is my water, and this side here is my micellar water. This micellar water is not a cleanser. And here it is. It looks like the micellar water took off a lot more makeup than the water did. And still I'm wiping and it's barely coming off, but this micellar water really lifts up the makeup and remove it. The difference between, I'm sure someone's like, oh, what? I can use water instead of, this micellar water where it's much cheaper. But you have to remember, this micellar water has ingredients in it to help hydrate the skin, to lock in moisture, to also tone the skin. Also, it helps dissolve and unclog pores. Water doesn't do that. Water can wipe away makeup, but it really is just smearing the makeup around. It'll lift some stuff off, a little bit off, but if you look at this pad here with the micellar water, it's lifting up a whole lot more makeup than the pad with the water. So I'm going to continue to do that. Taking two pads here, I'm going to saturate one pad, and then again, to prevent it from being oversaturated, I'm going to squeeze the wet pad into the dry pad so that the pad is not oversaturated. And then I'm going to take it and let it sit on my face for a little bit. So that one has less makeup on it than this side from the water. So I'm gonna sit, and then we're going to gently remove the makeup. See here? This side was the micellar water that I used the first time, and look how much it's cleaned up. This side I used water initially to clean this face off, and then I went in with my micellar water, and you can see how much more makeup is being picked up from the micellar water. This product really does help remove the makeup from your skin, and again, like I said, unclogs pores and it also tones the skin at the same time. Remember, this is a pre-wash. This is not a substitute for washing your face, because I know after I do this, you don't get all your makeup off with it. I've went in a couple of times with a cleanser after using this, and I still see some makeup residue. Here's some facts about the micellar water. First of all, it's a makeup remover. It dissolves makeup. It tones the skin. Here's what you don't want to do with it. You don't want to use this as a cleanser. This is not a substitute for a cleanser. This is actually a pre-wash. So what you would want to do is use this to loosen up the makeup on your face, wipe down as much as you can, and follow it up with a nice cleanser. My face definitely feels smoother and clean, but I know I need to go in and do a thorough cleansing after using this. Give it a try. Plain Jane Beauty Micellar Water Makeup Remover.